Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I just want to share with you guys my favorite products and what I know works really well and photographs nicely. So first I'm going to start off with my top products that I think look really nice in photographs and create a flawless canvas for your big day. So now the first thing I want to mention is a primer. I think any primer is better than no primer, and this one has been working really well for me. It's the Benefit Professional. I really like it. I think it creates a nice matte surface to work on. I also love the Too Faced primer in the pink container. That's really amazing. I've used up the entire container of that and just decided to try something different. Either one of these work really well, help keep the shine down and create a nice kind of smooth surface to work with. If you have larger pores like I do, I mean, you guys can see I have so many lines and wrinkles already. I'm only 27. These are hereditary and there's like nothing I can do about it. If you guys would ever see a picture of my dad, I kindly inherited these from him. And there is no primer that is going to get rid of these wrinkles. They are what they are. It doesn't bother me. I'm very expressive. I talk with my hands. I've been very facially expressive since like I was born. So that's just how I am. So I'm fine with it. It doesn't bother me. And in pictures, I'm not going to worry about it. But there's nothing that's going to help this except for like Botox and fillers, which I'm not about to do right now. So the only other thing I have is huge pores, and I do feel like a primer helps to fill in the larger pores. So I would definitely recommend that. Next up is a foundation, and I actually am borrowing this from my sister Kelsey. So this is my sister Kelsey's HD Makeup Forever foundation. She bought this in her spray tan color, so it is darker than what she normally wears. It is N123 on the bottom. I'm guessing that's the shade of it. Or 16B maybe, I'm not really sure. It's really nice. It comes in a pump. I color matched her when we went to Ulta or Sephora together. This looks really great. She has worn it a ton since she bought it, and the shade really is good for her skin tone. She's more of the Italian skin tone when she's tanner than I do, but that foundation looks really nice and photographs beautifully. My favorite concealer by far is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is in the shade NW20. This is just what works for me, and I find it doesn't crease. It gives a nice light under eye appearance without being ghostly. I really hate like the reverse raccoon look. I can't stand that. So it gives just a really pretty under eye, and I just like to conceal the darkness. I don't really love a super intense under eye highlight. That's just not my personal cup of tea. So I really like this, and I think it lasts really well. Going on with the lasting powder, one of my favorite powders, which I actually don't think they make anymore, but if you ever come across this in a Cosmetic Company Outlet, or if your local MAC counters have any of them, I would definitely try it out. It's the Select Sheer Loose Powder, and this is in shade NW25, which always matches my spray tan. It is a loose powder, but I love the texture of this powder. It gives enough color, but it's not super pigmented where it's going to, you know, look too cakey or heavy. I just think it gives the perfect finish for photos, and I really love it. I've had this for so long, but I only now save it for special occasions because I can never find it anywhere. So definitely check this out if you come across it. I really, really love this stuff. Okay, so something else that I just recently picked up at a Cosmetic Company Outlet is these luster drops. This is in the shade Pink Rebel. This gives the most amazing highlight I've ever seen. It photographs amazingly. When you just put it down the bridge of your nose and on your cheeks, it just gives the most amazing luminous glow. I'm telling you guys, if you don't have these and you love highlight, I would totally recommend picking this up. I wish that they would have had it in more colors. I'm going to check online to see if they still sell the luster drops on the MAC website. These are like liquid gold, you guys. Like, I'm obsessed. I also recommend putting these on over top of your foundation, like when you're totally done, because if you put it on and then put powder on, you're kind of just like diluting the sheerness. You're kind of just like diluting the amazingness of it. But if you don't like a super intense highlight, then put it on after your foundation and then just powder as normal, and you'll still get a pretty glow through your foundation. But these, oh my gosh, amazing. Like, I'm obsessed. Okay, so the last thing, or no, one more thing I want to share with you guys for long-lasting, flawless, like staying powder for sure is the Urban Decay setting spray. I have the oil-free, oil control, de-slick makeup setting spray, and then I also have the regular one with the purple cap. Next thing I want to say is just, I always prefer the look of lashes. That's just me. Not everybody likes them, and that's totally fine. Oh my god, the lighting's really weird. So I love the wispies. I think these are really pretty. These are the demi wispies, so you can see they're kind of short in the front and go longer to the side. Don't forget that when you are doing false lashes, this is also something that you're going to want to practice with. I don't think it takes a long time to get the hang of these, so if you know you have a special event coming up, maybe like 2 weeks out, try putting them on just to, you know, around your house, or if you have a dinner date or whatever, just practice before your actual event, because you don't want to have, you know, eyelash glue all over your eyelash, and that can totally ruin your makeup if you can't get your lashes on at the end. So I highly recommend trying them out. You can always cut your lashes to fit your eye. Make sure you hold them up and trim them so that they're not too long and irritating your actual eyeball. Nobody wants to be crying and like tearing from eyelashes. So definitely practice, and always remember, you guys, you can do the individual ones, or you can do a really natural looking pair, and they come in different colors. So don't think that they have to be these huge dramatic eyelashes. Just a little something extra on the outer edge of your eyes, I think, just makes all the difference in the world and really draws that attention to your beautiful eyes and looks really, really pretty in pictures. So going along with that, I do recommend the Black Duo Eyelash Glue if you know you're going to have eyeliner on. If you don't wear eyeliner, just go with the clear, but I love this, and I think it's really easy, and you don't have to go back over it again with your eyeliner after you put your lashes on, which is nice. The next thing I want to share with you guys is just a waterproof mascara. This is the L'Oreal Carbon Black in waterproof, and I just put a little piece of like sparkly tape on it so that I can quickly see in my makeup case that this is waterproof. 2 more things to share with you guys. This is like getting so long, but I love all these products. The last thing I want to share with you guys makeup wise is this contour stick. It's actually a foundation stick. I've talked about it a lot. I use it all the time. You guys can see I've gone through a good amount of it so far. I use it all the time. It's just really amazing, and I think a cream contour makes a huge difference, and it blends out really nicely, and you can kind of diffuse it pretty easily into your foundation. This is by Bobbi Brown. I am absolutely in love with it. Also found this at the Cosmetic Company Outlet. With blending, definitely recommend a beauty blender. I just use this, so it's kind of dirty, but I think you just get a really flawless finish with it, and it just blends everything out really nicely. And especially if you're going to be doing a lot of cream contours, cream highlights, this is a really great tool to help kind of give a flawless finish and just really make sure everything is smooth and even. Okay, so now that I have my favorite products out of the way, and I've shared with you guys what I absolutely love and think photograph really nicely and are some great things you can add to your makeup collection. I hope that it was helpful for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!